Alright, hello everybody, it's Jeff RuneScape 4 of RuneScape 4 Production, and today we're going to figure out which of these two is a bootleg. So first of all, let's take a look at the actual cover art here. We both got the Nintendo logo, however this one is definitely kind of more reflective when you move it around. This one here, when you move it around, it doesn't give off much of a reflection. Second of all, look at how the Game Boy Advance is written in both. This one has a bigger gap between the letters. This one is basically almost touching the lettering. And let's also look at the image here. We got the Simpsons Road Rage. Nice boundaries. Doesn't look like cover art. This one kind of looks like the cover art from the actual box that it comes in. Almost like someone actually cut it out. Now this one looks like an actual pretty good label here. It's not peeling anywhere. And it's got a little bit of a boundary gap here. This one looks like an exact cutout. And as you can see here in the corner, poorly put on. It almost looked like it was glued on. But there's some other things we gotta look at too. So let's flip this bad boy over. Line them up. Okay, so this one has a tiny center dot. This one has a massive center dot. Both say Nintendo on them. However, the font on this one's slightly bigger, even with the Nintendo. This one, the dot on the eye is a circle. The one on here is a square. I see right there, you got a nice giant square dot. This one is a tiny little circle. Now for the big part. What's on the inside that could tell us which one's a bootleg? We're going to start off with the Simpsons Road Rage here. First of all, we're going to slide it down and lift up. Okay, there we go. So that's the circuit board in there. Notice where the Nintendo's placed at. And the AGB EO141, 32D3. That looks legitimate. We're going to slide this back on here. There we go, that came off very easily. Let's take a look at Star Wars, Lego Star Wars. So, this one's not popping down very easily. There we go. Oh, so we got a CMOS berry, AGB EO601. No additional lettering on there. That definitely doesn't look like a Nintendo processing chip. Neither does that one. And note how it says Nintendo here, but it's not circled. And again, we're going to go back to this one as our reference. So as you even look at the pins here, these are silver pins. These are regular golden pins, which makes more sense. The Nintendo has the official Nintendo logo on it. That just says Nintendo. Again, the eye is dotted, not squared. So right off the back, we could tell this one here, the Star Wars, is the bootleg, and the Simpsons Road Rage is legitimate. Now, another interesting thing that you can look at too is the edges here. If we line these up here, notice how this one's more rounded. This one's perfectly beveled. So when you put this one into a case, a standard Game Boy Advance case, it will not fit in there properly. You will have to force it. Whereas this one, with it being the right size and shape and bevel, it'll just slip right in there like it's supposed to. So if you got like a Game Boy case, just carry it around when you're going to GameStops, put it in there. If it fits in there perfectly, it's legit. If it doesn't fit in there, you gotta force it in there. It's most likely a pirated game. So I hope you all enjoyed this video and found this educational, and as always, have a nice day, live, love, and game on.